Welcome back. In today's episode, we talk about the importance of keeping your mouth shut.
Welcome to this edition of Peak Performers Podcast with your host, Thor Conklin. Thor will be sharing the necessary tools, strategies, and psychology you'll need to become a peak performer in any area of your life or business.
Thor Conklin here. We give you the tricks, the tips, the tools, the strategy, the technology, and the psychology peak performers use in order to get more done and execute at the highest level. If you know what to do but struggle with getting it all done, or simply want to raise your game to the next level, this podcast is for you. Sit back and enjoy. You ever notice that some people just won't shut up? They talk and talk and talk and talk. Some people actually may even blame me for that. But I got a podcast. I have to talk some. This weekend, I was up in Athens, Georgia, visiting my son at college. And my girlfriend and I walked into one of these vintage shops where they sell vintage clothes and high-end accessories, purses, etc., jewelry. And this woman that owns the shop started, as soon as we walked in, she just started like it was a little Energizer bunny, like somebody just wound her up. I could not get 2 words in. She just started talking. Tell us all about her, like I really cared about her. What I cared about was, what did you have in the shop? And what did I need? Not once during the 20-minute, well, I'd say it's a conversation, but it really wasn't a conversation. It was really being talked to. For 20 minutes, she never once, not once, asked a single question. Never inquired other than, what are your names? And 20 minutes later, all we did is turned around and walked out. She had some great stuff, but she just wouldn't shut up. She just kept talking. Now, I have the privilege and the honor to be a senior leader and work closely with Tony Robbins. Several years ago, we had a group come in for leadership at one of the 6-day events, and they come in and they get a chance to see behind the scenes, and they take notes and they learn what Tony's doing on stage. Well, this one particular year, one of these leadership folks made some notes about one of the interventions that Tony did. And as we were doing the debrief, he remarked that Tony asked 65 questions. 65 questions without once suggesting anything. Now, if any of you know Tony, he's not someone to be lost for words. And he's got plenty of valuable information to share. Never once offering any, help or suggestion until he got through those. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. We need to do more listening and less talking. When's the last time you learned something when you were talking? Other than maybe you can't pronounce a word correctly. You don't learn much. What you do learn is when you listen. That's when real learning occurs. And you truly listen. You're present. I love asking questions. Drives some people around me nuts. But I learn. If I'm asking questions and I'm listening, I'm learning things. In your business, are you telling your customers or are you asking your customers? Are you finding out what they need or are you just telling them what you have? Are you telling them about you and what your company is all about and how great you are? Or are you asking what their issues are? What are their challenges? And truly listening. I turn away more clients than I take. The reason is that I have a very narrow lane. I know what I'm great at. I know what I can help with. And sometimes clients don't fit into that lane. And if they don't, I want to get them to the place they need. But I do that by listening, asking questions and listening. So the question of the day, where in your life, where in your business, are you talking more and not listening enough? Where are you not asking the important questions and listening for the answers? This week, find out where you can improve and start asking more and listening. Really, truly listening. And the guys out there, I know this is particularly hard for us because what are we all about? We're about finding solutions, solving things, right? Fixing things. Well, just this next week, just try it. Start asking more questions and then listening. And the women in your life will absolutely love you because we don't listen enough as it is. Ask some questions and then just listen. Thank you so much for listening today. I really do appreciate your time, and I hope you found today's show valuable. If you would like to receive these shows automatically to your phone or to your computer, Simply go to iTunes and subscribe. After listening to several of the shows, if you're so inclined, please leave us a 5-star rating, as this helps us reach additional people and spread the message. If you're truly committed to taking your life to the next level and doing whatever it takes to become a peak performer, but something's holding you back, something is blocking your way, and you just can't seem to figure out what it is, send me an email to info@thorconklin.com, and I'd be more than happy to get on the phone with you. We'll schedule a 15-minute discovery call. No obligation, no cost. I absolutely love to hear from the listeners, and if there's something I can do to help, I'd be more than happy to do that. Also, if you found something of great interest in today's show and you want to share that with your friends and family, simply go to my Facebook page, Thor Conklin, click on the episode, hit the share button, and share it on your page. You can follow me at Twitter at Thor Conklin. The website is thorconklin.com. We're constantly adding new free resources, discussing additional tricks, tips, tools, and strategies on how to be a peak performer. Remember, I try to keep these episodes short so you can listen to them during dot time, doing other things, commuting, driving, walking, working out. Decide to be a peak performer in all that you do. And until tomorrow, have an absolutely amazing day.